Oh, it's getting very tight at the top of the league. And, well, we've got Nice in the French Cup final. Welcome along to part 11 of this very gripping save, managing Marseille over here in France. And well, I did say I was going to come back and play 3 games. I decided to play 2 games off camera and come back for the last 3 games of the season, 2 league games and the cup final, which is against Nice. Yes, they knocked PSG out in the semi-final, so I think we have a fair chance at some silverware this season, although as we're going to see in the schedule now, we have just played Nice in the league and it didn't go too well. And as you can see there, last 3 league games, we've actually lost 2 of them, so that's not great. And of course, PSG are breathing right down our necks. And well, of course, you know, it's PSG's league. Nobody else is allowed to win it. We'll have to see how that goes. We have got 2 games today to try and pull it back, but they're both away games in the league, and that's not ideal. And we will be playing Nice in the cup final. So we've got a lot to do today. 3 games to play on camera. As you can see there, a home win against Reims. Nice 3-0 win. No problem at all. But then we went away to Nice, and of course, because we're playing them in the cup final as well, it's like a double header, if you will, and we lost that game. Whether that means we'll win the cup final, I don't know. I didn't think the game would let us win both games. As it is, we lost the league game. Anyway, like I say, no time for waffling. We need to head off and go and play the first of these away games. And just before the game kicks off, we do have news of a takeover. It's actually the ownership of the club has passed to one of the directors. And if we need to read the next email here, there's no plans to provide the club with any investment at this stage. Go figure. And you know, a nice takeover with some money injection would be brilliant for me, but not to be, unfortunately. And obviously getting way too overexcited by this, I forgot to show you the league. And as you can see there, PSG have dropped points themselves, but not quite as many as we have. As you know, we were 4 points ahead of them. Now, 32 games played, and we're level on 77 points. And we do have a very slightly better goal difference. Paris Saint-Germain beat Strasbourg in the last game out 5-0, which really pulled that goal difference up for them. So I'm guessing that PSG probably will outscore us and, well, you know, get more points than us. Either way, they'll probably win the league. I'm not expecting to win it, but we are in the Champions League for next season anyway. But some extra shiny silverware would be amazing. And I have changed things very slightly here. We are playing 2 away games now. Because the game has decided to have us losing games, I thought, okay, well, maybe that's telling me I need to do something. So we have gone to this formation now. Lopez in goal, back 4 of Williams, Bitsiabu, Balerdi and Gendry. We have 2 defensive midfield players, Anahi and Banabe. Banabe's going to play the DLP. Spurzian just in front of them. And we've got a Dingra on one side and Conceição on the other, but he's playing as a winger now. So I have changed things around a little bit just to try and, I don't know, sometimes you have to try and manoeuvre the game a little bit. And generally, if you're playing the same thing, the same players, the same tactic, the game gets used to it. And consequently, that's when you start to lose. But Vitinha is the striker today. And we're underway, and we do get a highlight. But that ball gets pinged to Adingra on that side. He fires the ball, and unfortunately, that's been happening in the last few games where we've been free scoring all season. Better goal difference than PSG, by the way. We've been free scoring all season. Both games that we've lost, we've been missing the target by miles. And it's really odd. Really odd. I don't understand why all of a sudden my strikers are misfiring. It's a strange thing. Conceição flings the ball into the box. And that again, you know, gets headed into no man's land. And not only are we misfiring, Adingra now has picked up an injury. So we're going to have to replace him with Sarr, which is not ideal. The last thing that we need is injuries. Spurzian now is going to float this ball. Oh, and he hits the... Oh, So, you know, that's kind of typical of Football Manager, that we've hit the post twice there in one attack, and you kind of feel the writing is on the wall. But anyway, it's still 0-0, and we're going into half-time maybe. Well, actually, there's only half an hour on the clock. Conceição going to throw this ball into the box from the corner, and can we put that white round thing between the two white sticks, lads? Are we allowed to do that? That just hits somebody's ankles and bounces back. This is the two games that we've lost, and this one are the worst attacking displays that I've seen as all season. All of a sudden, the game just seems to have... There's a switch being flicked, and we can't hit a barn door with a banjo. But we do get a penalty shout here. Penalties being awarded, and it's going to ask me now, and I do want to choose Vitinha, top goal scorer this season. He scored a goal in the 3-0 win against Reims from a penalty. Can he do it this time? Can we get 1-0 ahead? Yes, we can. The keeper went the right way, but it was hit hard enough to avoid the keeper. So back with another highlight. Conceição now down this right-hand side, playing as a winger now rather than inside forward. Gendry is into the penalty area and fires a shot over the top. And we do get a corner from that. Conceição now, who he's getting some game time. He's been moaning and groaning at me that he's not getting enough game time, and that's fair enough. I have been playing Sarr a lot on that side. So Conceição, you know, fair dues. If a player is good enough, they should be playing. The unfortunate thing for him is I have two very good players who can play on that right-hand side. Bitsiabu to Spurzian. So we've hit the frame of the goal 3 times now in this game, and a little bit over the top. The number of, I think was it the Reims game, or was it one of the games we got beaten? We hit the frame of the goal twice in that game as well. So that needs tweaking. If you're listening Sports Interactive, that needs tweaking a bit. The hitting the frame of the goal, whoever's kind of coded that needs tweaking, because it's a little bit off the scale. Hitting the frame of the goal too many times. I know Sports Interactive like to make the game exciting, and you know, let's get them on the edge of the seat. But you know, you can go over the top with that. So we are going to say we're pleased. The assistant manager wanted to say satisfied. I never like using that one, because that basically, when you say you're satisfied, that tells the players you're doing all right, but you could do even better. And that generally tends to make some players a bit grumpy, because if they think they're playing well, then obviously, you know, they will be grumpy. Fitness-wise, we're looking okay. We have only got the 1 goal though, but we'll go into the second half, and we've just made that one change, a Dingra for Sarr. Gendry passes the ball to Anahi, a lovely ball over the top here. Sarr flicks the ball in, and Vitinha, who he's been putting those in the back of the net all season, heads the ball virtually into about row M, which is very un-Vitinha-like. So go figure, I don't know. I'm a little bit confused and baffled. Well, actually, I'm not. I know exactly what's happening, but I could be. Oh, hey up, Suchek's red card. No, we don't want to do anything, thanks. Don't be telling me what to do. We'll just no. No, we don't want to do anything. We just want to stay as we are. Thank you. My word. You don't really get that in the PC version, this prompting you to do things all of the time. I'm the manager. I make the decisions around here. XG of 2.43, 7 shots on target. I feel like we should be winning this game by more than 1. And now they're down to 10 men. So Williams now going to take this throw. Bernabé. A second goal here, and it would kill them off, I feel. Because I think PSG are going to win there. Oh, we've hit that's 4 times now. 4 times in the game. This is off the scale now. This is getting... I keep talking about Football Manager being silly. Silly things in the game. And this is one of the things. It's very, very silly. Right, time to make some subs. Okay, 4 subs. Ketchter, Saavedra, Alip and Merlin have all come on. Fresh legs. We just need to try and see this game out now, but there is 15 minutes left and there is only 1 goal in it. So we've gone to a cautious mentality as well now. 15 shots, 8 on target, an XG of 2.98. It would be very, very cruel if we didn't get the 3 points in this game now. The opposing XG 0.37. And it looks like we're going to get no more highlights, which is absolutely fine with me. Yes, we do get the 3 points. All we need now is for PSG to lose a game. Do we think that's going to happen? No, me neither. Let's have a look. And here we go with the PSG game. PSG have just been knocked out of the Champions League by none other than Manchester City. So Paris Saint-Germain now are just fighting on one front now. They've just got the league to play for. Like I say, they got knocked out of the cup by Nice. And today they're playing relegation-threatened Brest. Now, normally, if I was playing this game, I would be saying this is a banana skin. Because as you can see there, Brest 16th in the league. And, well, they have got a chance to pull themselves away from the relegation area. Which, obviously, they're fighting tooth and nail to do. Can they do it against PSG? Let's have a look. No, they can't is the answer. A 6-0 win. So in the last 2 league games, PSG were miles behind us goal difference-wise. Now they're actually top of the league by goal difference. They've scored 11 goals in the last 2 games. I mean, oh my word. You couldn't make it up, could you? Really, really silly. Okay, we're moving to the last game of the season now, and, well, it looks like we're not going to win the league. And we've just had another part, a silly part of the game where I have to speak to the players, and we've got the chance of winning the league. So any manager worth his salt would go in the dressing room and say, "Come on, lads, we can do this. We can, you know, I know it's PSG, but we can do this. We need to go out there, get the 3 points, and hope PSG slip up." No, the game advises you to say, it doesn't matter, lads. Doesn't matter if you win or lose this game. Because because I've said that, the game prompts you, so you have to say what the game says. 24 players were inspired by my team talk. 24 players are inspired that we don't really need to win this game. Oh, my word. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, well, whatever football manager wants me to say, we are going to try and win this game. So we've gone back to our original formation now. Hopefully that little blip is now out of the way. And we can go back to our original formation. Lopez in goal, back 4 of Williams, Bitsiabu, Balerdi and Gendry. Banabi is the DLP. Spurtsian just forward of him as the central midfielder. Harrit is the attacking midfielder. And we have 2 people on the wing, Luis Enrique and Conceição. I am going to keep him as a winger because he does prefer to play in that way. I do like to play with the inside forwards, but sometimes you need to play players in the position they like to play in. So Vitinha is the striker up front. 3 points today is a must. I don't think PSG are going to lose the last game, but who knows? We can win and they draw. That would be a brilliant result. Let's get into it. And we're underway with the really good news for me. The new chairman has offered me a brand new contract. 4 years on 11 grand a week, so obviously they have great confidence in me, and why wouldn't they, to be fair? When I took the club over, I think they were something like 11th, and we did well last season. We got into the Champions League via positions in the league, but and there's the first goal there. Was that Harrit who scored that? 9th goal of the season. I've said this before about this team, we do spread the goals around. Which is very, very nice. But yeah, brand new contract. I'm here for 4 years now, unless I manage to get them relegated, which I can't see happening. But the one thing they do need to support me with is a little bit more money, because we are not going to be able to compete with PSG with the kind of money that we're on at the moment. And as we've already seen, you know, we've had the new budgets through, and a transfer budget of 10 million is not exactly ideal. But anyway, I might go in there, new chairman, and try and sweet talk him to give me a little bit more. We'll have to see. But anyway, it's been quite poor this game up to now. I am going to go to an attacking mentality just before half-time. 1 shot, 1 on target, and an XG of, well, to be fair, the XG is not there, is it really? Spurtsian now flirts the ball, and that was a direct free kick, and just right over the top of the goal. No use to anybody, really. Okay, we're going into half-time, and we have actually picked it up. So I am going to say pleased now. Let's just have a look at the team, see if there's any tiredness in there. We don't look too bad, to be quite honest. So I think we'll get the second half underway. So the XG is still very, very poor, 0.56. We've had 5 shots and 3 of them were on target. Not the greatest of performances. 71 minutes. There's been no highlights. Quite a poor game, this one. We are going to make some changes here. So Sarri's going to come on for Conceição. Harrit is looking very, very tired. So I think we'll bring Ketchter on for Spurzian. Saavedra actually can come in for Harrit, and he can just drop back into a defensive midfielder role. And what else can we do here? We'll bring Merlin on at fullback, and I think the other replacement fullback, is injured. We might keep one back. We'll keep one back actually. So 10 minutes left to play. The XG is still appalling, but we have that important 1-goal lead. And can we take this into full time? 4 minutes of time added on, and we do get another highlight right at the death. Alec now is another substitution I've had to make at centre back. And are we going to clear this ball? We need to get a good challenge in there. Stop him from getting that ball into the box. I did say stop him from getting the ball into the box. Not quite sure what happened there. We had that game wrapped up. We weren't playing particularly well, but we had that game wrapped up. And honestly, I think I might be looking for a new goalkeeper. I don't think the game rates him very highly at all. I mean, he goes for a ball there and doesn't come out with it. I mean, 10 million in the transfer kitty, and I need a decent keeper. It's not ideal, is it really? So we have thrown away the league there with the looks of it. PSG only need to draw their game. And of course, Paris Saint-Germain that did win 3-0. And after having such a brilliant season, it all went pear-shaped right at the very end. Okay, let's try and be upbeat. 81 points. Our nearest challenger, 59 points. So a terrific season, to be quite honest. And it's going to take any team a monumental effort to overcome Paris Saint-Germain. And obviously the game said, no, I'm sorry, you can't overtake Paris Saint-Germain. It's not the done thing. It's their position in the league. Paris Saint-Germain have to finish first. And of course, that was very, very well engineered towards the end of the... I mean, even that game that we just played there, you know, we were well in control of that, 1-0 ahead. But the game had to have the keeper do some buffoonery, and it went to 1-1. We have the cup final coming up next. Well, welcome along to a packed house here at the Stade de France. I think there's about 80,000 fans in here today, and it is the French Cup final against Nice. And we have a team meeting again, and this time I have been allowed to say, come on lads, I think we can win this. Let's get some shiny silverware in the cupboard. And well, 24 players were on board with that. Why wouldn't they be? Bonkers game. Okay, the team is Lopez in goal, back four of Williams, Bitsiabo, Balerdi and Gendry. But Banabi's out today, he's suspended, so now he comes in as the DLP. Ketchter, we're playing this more attacking formation. Ketchter as the attacking central midfielder. Harrit as the attacking midfielder in front of him. We have an inside forward and a winger. Luis Enrique and Conceição and Vitinha up front. And well, a hat-trick for him today would be absolutely brilliant. But you know what? If it can be arranged for 90 minutes that we don't hit the frame of the goal, I'd be quite happy with that. Well, a goal as well, because I'd like some shiny silverware. And as the teams come out and line up for the kind of the presentation there, like I say, full house here. We we get the first highlight? Yes, we do. Luis Enrique, and that's a standard throw in there on that side. We do pick the ball up. Harrit. We could do with an early goal here to settle us down. And is that going to be a loss? Yes, it is. And Thuram is coming away with that. And remember, it's not that many games ago. Nice beat us in the league. So a win today would be absolutely brilliant. The ball's in the back of the net, however, and it's 1-0 to Nice. Only a minute and 18 seconds on the clock, however. So not ideal, and a loose ball there in midfield. Just, well, it was the kiss of death, wasn't it? So not ideal. We are going to up now to an attacking mentality. We do need to get back into this game. Anytime you like, lads, can we get back into this game? We have had a positive team talk in the dressing room. Everybody, 24 players, were really up for it. And Nahi chips the ball over. Harriet in the back of the net. The flag stays down. The referee's wheeling away to the centre circle. And Harriet has put another one away. And that's number 10 for the season. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I was on a little bit of a rant and I missed that one. Gendry and Nahi clips the ball over. Oh, and it did actually fall to Harriet. Fell to Harriet and he actually whacked it as hard as he could with his right boot. And it's 1-1. 27 minutes before we get the next highlight. Down this side, Williams. We do need to play some short passes. Find a white shirt. Keep it simple, lads. Ketchter. Lovely ball to Harry. It pings off to Luis Enrique. Can Luis Enrique finish this one? He plays it to Fatigne. He must score. Now, I did say, didn't I? I did say in the lead up to the game, I didn't want the ball to hit the frame of the goal. And it's hit the frame of the goal again. And the more this happens, the more annoyed and frustrating I'm gonna get. It's off the scale. Why does this game have the ball hit the frame of the goal so many times? It's ludicrous now. It's not even just silly or stupid. It's ludicrous. Harris now, can we please put that ball in the back of the net and keep it away from the frame of the goal? No, this one goes over. Oh my word, am I getting angry and frustrated with this game? A ball out from the back now. Nice are going to build. Can you please give us the ball? Can you give us the ball? No, no. No, they played a lovely ball there to Lambordet. But we do pick the ball up. Conceição now. Lovely ball to Ketchter. Come on. We need to calm me down here. We need to get another couple of goals. Ball into the box. Can we get ahead on that? No, we can't. The keeper picks that one out of the air. Nice and easily. And as the flares go off in the stands there. Can you imagine that being an English ground? No, it wouldn't happen, would it really? Ball out from their keeper. Okay, try and keep it light. Conceição. Harriet is through on goal. Can he put it in? Yes, he can! It's 2-1. 2 goals from Harriet. Come on, Marseille. We can do this. 2-1. We come back from 1-0 down. And that was a lovely little move there. Ball pinged out from their goalkeeper. We do get ahead on it. Conceição. Lovely little touch to Harriet. And Harriet just slides it past the keeper. It's 2-1. And referee, I know there's only 36 minutes on the clock, but you can blow your whistle now if you want. And we will take this all day long. A 2-1 win. And we do seem to have picked this game up now. 7 shots, 2 on target. And next year, 1.25. And I don't normally do this at half time, but they are going to get a delighted from me because I need to keep them in the best spirits possible. Harriet's looking very, very tired. So I think we are going to bring Spurzian on for him at half time. The rest of the team's looking not too bad at this stage. And of course, this is the time of the game where... Oh, hold on a minute. We've got another injury. Gendry's slightly injured. Right, we're going to have to play a centre-back there because my other wing-back is out injured. So we're going to have to do that. Yeah, like I say, this is the time of the game. You know, should I change from attacking to cautious, even positive? I have done that in previous games and it's never worked out well for me. 70 minutes on the clock and Nice do get a throw in on that side. Thuram been a bit of a thorn in our side, but Lopez this time does come out and catch that ball nicely, which is very comforting. We don't want any goalkeeper buffoonery in this game. Please and thank you. Bitsiabu now. Playing the ball down that side. Lovely ball to Luis Enrique. Just find a white shirt. Keep finding white shirts with the ball. That's very, very nice. Onto that side. 2 men over there. Playing the ball between themselves nicely. Vitinha, the ball's in the back of the net. Again. And it's 3-1, although the referee... Is the referee going to disallow this one? It has gone to VAR. So calm down. And it is disallowed. So all my excitement there for going into a 3-1 lead. And how tight was this? Yeah, it was a nose hair. 74 minutes, and I have made the decision to start playing cautiously. I've got 2 DMs on the field now. I've taken Enrique off because he was looking very, very tired. So we're just relying on Merlin now, who has come on fresh legs. Hopefully he can bomb up and down that side. Rodriguez has come on, the young kid, as DM, and Sarah's come on that right-hand side. Hopefully we can keep this. It's a very, very tight scoreline, but there's shiny silverware in 15 minutes if we can hold on to this. I'm guessing we're going to get plenty of highlights now because the game is on a knife edge. So we've seen many, many games this season where, you know, mid-game it's been, again... goalkeeper buffoonery. I did ask for, you know, I asked for no goalkeeper buffoonery and I asked for no shots that hit the frame of the goal, and we've had both of them. We don't need any more highlights now. We are going to get some, unfortunately. How many games have we seen this season where, you know, like we've virtually gone a whole half with no highlights? Very boring. Because this game's on a knife edge, we are now going to get lots of highlights. We have given the ball away. Nice now have got a chance to come forward. There's probably about 7 minutes of this game left because there will be 4 or 5 minutes of time added on. Nice now working the ball through the midfield there. Well, actually, no, they've come back out on this side. We need to keep it nice and tight. You know, a shot of theirs that hits the post would be brilliant. The ball's in the back of the net. Of course, they don't hit the post, and it's 2-2. And I don't know what this game is doing to... Well, I do know what the game is doing to me. Let's... okay, it's back to 2-2, and we've gone cautious. We've now got 2 DMs on the field, and I don't know what more can you say. Of course, now it's gone to 2-2. Those 6 minutes of time added on, there were no more highlights because the game doesn't need them, does it? Okay, it's extra time, and let's kick off this. I mean, what do we say? Satisfied, please? Do we go disappointed? I'm going to go disappointed, you know. And we're into extra time now. We are going to make, I think we've got 1 extra sub that we can make. Saavedra, they're saying he's very tired. So we're going to bring on, I think that is the last sub that we can make. Angelino floats the ball in the box. Balerdi to Sarr. I mean, you would think that both sets of players now would be very, very tired. And Sarr there looking very, very tired and just gives the ball away. Nice are coming away now with the ball. And Saavedra there's just come on, full of life, full of beans, and says, come on, lads, I know you're tired, but, you know, watch what I'm doing. I'm busting the gut in midfield. I'm going to win that ball. Let's get that ball in the box. Let's get this 3rd goal. Ball is in the box, very looped up. It's in the back of the net. Vitinha, the referee's running to the centre circle. It's not going to VAR. We have that 3rd goal. And Vitinha there, that ball. I don't think that ball could have been looped any higher. Let's just have a look at this again. So Sarr there does a little... He lost the ball initially, but oh my word, was that ball looped as high as it possibly could. Hit that far post, and Vitinha says, thanks very much. Bump back of the net, and it's 3-2. Okay, let's calm down. Let's take a breath. So Nice have a corner now. Saul there, overhead kick, fires it over the top, and we are looking like we're going into the half-time of extra time. Rodriguez, ball there to Vitinha. Vitinha to Spurzian. Spurzian plays the ball back to Balerdi. Possession is the key now, lads. Possession is the key. I don't really know whether I need to just zip it, because everything that I've said about wanting no goalkeeper buffoonery, no hit in the frame of the goal, play to a white shirt, none of that's happened. So I think I should just keep my mouth shut Another goal here, though, would be very, very nice. If we could go in at half-time on extra time at 4-2, that would be amazing. And Bemba now's gone very, very wide with this. Just loop a ball over the top. Try and get it as high as you can, and Vitinha will head it in. Danny Rodriguez. Oh, the young kid! The young kid has blasted a 4th goal in for us. This is amazing. 4-2 in the cup final as we approach the end of the first half of extra time. And what a moment that is for the young kid. And let's have a look at this again. Rodriguez did really nice work there. Dribbled past 3 players and stuck it into the bottom corner. Absolutely brilliant stuff. But of course we do get another injury now, and this is not ideal. And Nahi there looking dead on his feet. Vitinha looking dead on his feet. I'm not quite sure if we're allowed to make another sub. No, we can't make another sub. So the game is really testing us now. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle this. Okay, well, the way we are going to handle it is Rodriguez is going to go to left wing back. Saavedra is going to drop into that DM and obviously take the notice of the position that Merlin's in because he's going off, so injured. Not ideal this, if I have to say so. But we are 4-2 ahead. And we've got a lot of players out there who are dead on the feet. Can we hold on to this? We've got about 15 more minutes to play. So stats-wise, we are just shading this game. Scoreline-wise, we're actually doing very well. It's 4-2 and we're going into... We've actually won the French Cup. And this is amazing after the disappointment of losing out in the league. I have to be honest, I get very frustrated with the game. And I don't suppose in my second, it's not really a full second season, is it? Because I took over at the beginning, well, in kind of the middle of the season before. I'm not really putting this across very well, but I've been manager for about a season and a half, and to win the French Cup, absolutely brilliant. So proud of the lads. A 4-2 victory, and well, the loss to PSG in the league. I suppose at the end of the day, it was only to be expected. We can mount another challenge next season. I have got that new shiny contract that has been given to me, and we have some shiny silverware to put in our cabinet. It's been a long time coming. Okay, I'm going to put my logical cap on now and speak about the season. It's actually been a brilliant season. Brilliant season. Second in the league to PSG. I mean, you know, second and third there, we were worlds apart, worlds apart. We were very unlucky, I think, not to win the league this season. Maybe next, I don't know. 10 million in the transfer kitty is not a lot. But that French Cup win, and just before that Cup final, the chairman came to me and he said, we're going to assess our objectives for next season after at the end of the season, after the cup final. So maybe they might assess it a little bit differently and give me a little bit more money. We have a new regime in place now. But to be fair, they're going to have to at least double that transfer kitty because 10 million is not going to buy me an awful lot. And I think I am going to be in the market for a new keeper because the game obviously doesn't rate Lopez. I think he's a decent keeper and he does make some good saves, but he does have... But then again, all goalkeepers do have a mistake in them, don't they? And when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, it generally ends up in a goal. I'm going to have to do the usual now. If you've been following the Gobby Gaffer for a while, you'll know I do a lot of head scratching. And, well, there's head scratching to be done now. Summer transfer window. Let's go away, see what we can do. Might have to sell a few players to bring in some extra revenue. But there are certain areas of pitch that I have identified that we are going to need to strengthen in. And, well, let's see what we can do. So I think you'll agree with me. Not a bad episode, that. Frustrating we didn't get the league, but nice to get shiny silverware in the cup final. And, well, there's only one way that Marseille are going now, and that is definitely up. We'll see you next time.